Top 4 Least Evil Zodiac Signs. Some zodiac signs were born to be villains, and then there are these. The ones who try to plot revenge but end up crying. The ones who ghost someone and feel guilty 2 hours later. The ones who say, "I'm done," but check in just to make sure you got home safe. They can't lie properly. They can't hold grudges. And if you handed them a master plan for world domination, they'd fold it into a paper crane and apologize for even opening it. Let's count down the zodiac signs who are simply too emotionally soft to be evil. Before we proceed, this is the zodiac question of the day. Which planet is said to be in fall in Leo? These are the options, and let me know your answer in the comments box. Now back to video. Number 4, the chaotic softie. They want to be savage. They want to be the villain. But halfway through their dramatic exit, they're texting, "You up?" and accidentally inviting the enemy to brunch. Their version of revenge is calling you out and then offering snacks because things felt tense. They get mad fast, but it burns out faster. 2 minutes after the fight, they've forgotten why they were mad and are now hyping you up on Instagram. They'd love to be petty, but they're too impulsive, too distracted, and honestly, too busy planning their next adventure to care that much. You can try to corrupt them, but they'll either spill the secret or crack a joke that ruins the entire vibe. They're the chaotic good character in a movie that tries to go dark and accidentally ends up starting a group hug. That free spirit who can't even commit to being mad for more than an hour? That's a Sagittarius. Number 3, the emotional forgiver. They'll go through a betrayal, a heartbreak, a full emotional earthquake, and still say, but maybe they were just hurting too. You could literally wrong them, and they'd still be emotionally checking on you after the fallout. Their idea of revenge is dramatic crying in private, maybe sending a passive-aggressive meme, and then baking you something 2 days later because they didn't want the bad energy to linger. They don't stay mad. They mourn and move on. Their boundaries are made of love letters and tears, not barbed wire. You'll hurt them, and they'll send you a "just checking in" text. They'll write an angry paragraph, then delete it. Try to hold a grudge, then spiral into, "but I hope they're okay." They're not built for evil. They're built for emotional caretaking, even when they're the one bleeding. That emotionally generous, soft-hearted soul who forgives too much, too fast. You're being loved and low-key emotionally adopted by a Cancer. Number 2, the peacekeeper wreck. They could literally catch someone red-handed and still ask, "Okay, but maybe we misunderstood their intentions." They're the type to get caught in the middle of a conflict and end up apologizing to both sides. Not because they're fake, but because the very idea of someone being upset with them sends them into an identity crisis. They've considered revenge once, then spent 3 hours overthinking every possible outcome, feeling bad about it, and ultimately deciding the high road just feels safer energetically. You can't convince them to be evil. You can barely convince them to pick a side in a group chat argument. They'd sabotage a plan purely because it didn't feel fair, even if it was against someone who deserved it. And the worst part? Everyone still somehow likes them. That conflict-dodging, justice-loving, please let's all just get along energy? You've just been softly manipulated into inner peace by a Libra. Number 1, the dreamy doormat. They've imagined the revenge. Oh, trust, they've played it out in detail, in their mind, during a shower, while listening to sad music. But that's as far as it goes, because when it comes time to actually do something ruthless, they hesitate. Their empathy kicks in. They remember one nice thing you did in 2016 and now they're spiraling. They'll say, "I'm done," with tears in their eyes, and then send you a playlist titled "In Case You Miss Me." They don't block. They don't ghost. They just suffer silently, write cryptic captions, and convince themselves you're the one in pain. They could never be evil, not because they're saints, but because they absorb the feelings of everyone around them like an emotional sponge. Plotting something dark would break their own heart midway through step 1. That soft-eyed dreamer who forgives you before you even apologize? That's a Pisces, and they're already crying on your behalf. Thank you for watching the video, and let us know your thoughts in comments box below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get all the updates.